right, just dropped the kids off. I have an hour and 15 minutes to do my walk, so hope you join me. This walk that I'm on is 1 square mile. The city that I'm in is set up on a grid system, and so it's just a bunch of squares. So I'm gonna walk one of those squares, 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile, back to where I go, back to where I started. This first leg of the walk is the suburbs. Cool things wrapping around one giant neighborhood. Really nice neighborhood too, massive houses. Right now it's the dead of summer. Whenever it's extremely hot, you can always hear the cicadas out. So it's almost kind of a comforting sound to me. Something you can count on. Do you have cicadas in your area? Recognize that noise? Hopefully you can hear it in the background. It's crazy hot out today. I'm not sure the temperature, but I'm gonna think upper 90s. And summer, the direct sunlight's hard on a bald man. Once again, I forgot my hat, but it is a little bit later in the day. It's about 7 o'clock or so, so I'm gonna try to stick to the shady areas, but some sun's inevitable. All right, I've gone about 1 mile, making the turn to the next leg of the grid, leaving that neighborhood, and now I'm gonna walk this long stretch with no sidewalk. The place that I dropped my kids off has these little water bottles. I usually grab 3 for this walk. I got 2 here, 1 in my back pocket, and I try to just sip on it little by little, toss them in dumpsters as I go to lighten my load. This area has some high grass, no sidewalk, so I kind of have to zigzag on the main street to stay out of the itchies. That's what I'm doing here. This apple tree's just hanging over this wall here, so I'm gonna go ahead and help myself. I usually do when I pass it. It's good. It's not like a store-bought apple, where they're kind of like bred to be sweet. It's sour and with just a little bit of sweetness. So I think it's actually how apples are supposed to taste. It's not bad. I'm entering this leg of the walk where it's new construction. They are putting in a sidewalk. They're widening the street. It feels weird. I've lived here pretty much my whole life, and this has always been the same. All of a sudden, we have development. This neighborhood over here, that's my aunt's neighborhood. She's lived there my whole life. And good memories there playing with my cousins. It was nice to always live right close to him. I was close enough where I could actually ride my bike over there. So I always like seeing it. All right, gone about 2 miles now, close to halfway on this leg. It's all businesses, and I like to walk behind them just so I'm not getting as much road noise and I can find more shady spots like this. I think that's about as much as I want of that apple for today, so I'm gonna leave it in the grass here, and it'll be a good snack for some critter tonight. So hot. Finishing off that bottle. Luckily there's dumpsters everywhere. I'm wearing these Ultra shoes. I don't know if you've ever tried them or not. All right, I'm breaking a sweat. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it in the shade. But sweating's good for you. I started doing these long walks because I get an annual health exam from my doctor, which I'd highly recommend. And I always get the blood work, and my last one, the numbers were just a little off, which is the the first time that's ever happened. I've always gloated about how perfect my blood work is, and this is the first time where she saw a little elevation in some things, cholesterol and things like that. She said it was nothing to worry about, it's too low to even care about, but I just want to get ahead of things. So that's one of the main motivators for me in making this channel that's called Thai Moves, is so I could intentionally move more, whether that's walks that you guys see me doing, or bike rides that you see me doing, or lawn work, that kind of stuff. Having this YouTube channel has motivated me to keep doing that, keep making content. In order to make content, I have to move, with the hopes that it'll just improve my health. So thanks for watching and keeping me motivated. This stretch that I'm on right here is almost all restaurants, franchise and mom and pop places. Whenever I was a kid, this whole mile here was cow pastures. They sound like Doc Brown from Back to the Future, but it's true. It was all cow pastures and fields, a little bit of woods. Little by little, it was all sold off, and now it's one of the busiest places in the city I'm in. One of the last places to be sold off was right over here. It was strange. The whole place was booming with business, and there was one cow pasture left full of cows, and now it's Costco. I always like to point out Old Glory. There she is. Give her a salute. All right, I'm gonna finish off this second water bottle. It is hot, hot, hot. This movie theater, B&B Theaters, used to be Star World Theater. It was one of the first larger screen movie theaters to come to my town. This was early 2000s, and I really like this theater. It's comfy seats, low prices, and it's close to home. What kind of theater do you have in your area? I watch a lot of movies, and I've seen a lot that's out right now. Let's look at it. How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version. Really liked it. Thought they did a great job with it. Lilo Stitch, live action. Did not like it. Thought it was pretty lame. Jurassic World Rebirth, completely wretched. Worst one of the entire series. Really did not care for it. F1, that's next on my list to watch. I'll probably watch it with Dad. I Know What You Did Last Summer, the newer one. It was fun slasher. Not my favorite, but it was enjoyable. Superman, I really loved it. I thought they did a great job with it, and I'm not a Superman fan, so I've not seen Smurfs, don't plan to see it. Haven't seen Eddington. Brother-in-law keeps asking me to see it. I'm a little burnt out on Pedro Pascal, probably won't see it. Elio, I don't know. Haven't been too pleased with a lot of Disney lately. Elio, I don't even know how you say it, don't know what it's about. Probably won't see it. I have so many memories in that movie theater with friends. High school, college, my 20s and my 30s. Now I'm in my 40s. I'm 40, almost 43, getting close to. But just walking this whole area, stomping grounds my whole life, honestly. So many memories here. Really like where I live. I think it's not too big, not too small, clean, a lot of job opportunities, and it's just home. I really like it here. All right, coming up on the third mile here. I guess I should say I've done about 3 miles. Making a turn here to the next mile stretch. Leaving the businesses behind and going back to the suburbs. The stretch also doesn't have any sidewalks. Very noisy because of all the cars. And I know they have plans to... Ooh, there's cicada exoskeleton. I know they have plans to expand this road, and I bet once they do that, they'll put a sidewalk in, which would be nice. Got a lot of lawnmower noise, so I'll try to speak up, but Have you seen these bagworms before? They just nest in trees and then absolutely destroy them. It's a summer pest here. If you've been watching my videos for a while, this stretch might look familiar. I'm in a park now. It's in the suburbs. And I film in this park quite a bit. It's a really peaceful, pretty park most of the time. They definitely need to mow right now. But, this might look familiar to you. You know, sidewalks is kind of nice sometimes because you got to train your feet to be able to handle uneven terrain. All right, I'm on my final stretch here. Running just a little bit late. I started a little late, run a little bit late, but I can see the light at the tunnel here. If you made it this far and you enjoy this kind of stuff, I do pretty regular uploads, so I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel, and that just gives me more motivation to keep my body moving and stay healthy for me and my family. So thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one.